Hi veg fans, welcome back to the Veg Food channel. My name's Jack and today we're going to be making something really different, something that I've planned, created a little bit of trial of it, but I thought let me get it on a video so you guys can see it as well. Completely different. It's probably a new take on traditional Indian curry, and this is how we're going to make it. So here we've got I've got a tablespoon of olive oil going in, got one medium onion, finely chopped. You see how fine that is? Cameraman's going to go in a bit in terms of zoom. I'm going to do this. We're just going to get them all softened off. You see how fine that is? That's going to be great. Yeah, like I said, this is something new. I've just been racking my brain and I thought, you know what, let me try something. So like I say, it's a take on Indian curry. We all do, there's different types. There's tomato based, there's methi based, you know, there's coriander based, there's just vegetables, or we use coconut milk. With this, I'm going to be try and do this with just a standard white sauce. I thought let's try and be a bit different. And what it is, I mean, it's a take on. I went to my local Turkish restaurant doing these garlic mushrooms, and they do it in a white sauce. Really garlicky, really lots of onions. So I thought, so I'm using that kind of technique, but I'm going to be using corn pieces. Okay, just standard corn, which we're going to use. We've got, that's a bag, 500 grams of corn pieces. I've got 250 grams of mushrooms which I've sliced. I've got one small pepper. I've got 5 garlic cloves which I've chopped up and pasted. A 2-inch piece of garlic, ginger garlic, and 4 green chillies. So they're the small bullet ones, so these are going to be hot, but then you can spice it up to how you want it really. And then we've just got some flour which we're going to add in to make a roux. So we just burn this, get these onions softened. And they're softened up quite nicely. Okay, at this point we're going to add our salt. Just to take a teaspoon, just get that in, it just draws out that little, that wasn't supposed to happen, but it did. Just draws out that water from the onions. We give that 5 minutes to just cook down a bit more. We had to take a short break because I made a mess and we just had to clean it up a little bit. So look, back over here. So we've got the onions softened. So now I'm going to go in with the garlic, ginger, and the green chillies. Let's get that in there, get that mixed up. Just want a couple of minutes just to draw out that lovely flavour. Once you start getting that pop of the garlic and the ginger, you know it's there roughly. Just leave that in there for a minute. I hope you've been checking out the other videos that I've been doing. We've got quite a bit that's going on, got a lot of things that I've been planning, so you know, keep watching this space and keep subscribing, and obviously get the notifications from the latest videos. So this will be up soon, so yeah, we'll take it from there. I hope everyone is being safe. You know, it's been a difficult year with COVID and stuff, but you know, hopefully my food gives you that little bit, you know, in homely stuff, you know, so it makes you a bit more happier. Cool, right, here we go. So that's all coming up nice. You smell it really nice. So I've got some Desi Ghee here. I'm not using butter, I'm going to use this Desi Ghee. So I'm going to go 2 tablespoons of this. You're thinking, what? 2 tablespoons? But trust me, it's going to be lush. It'll be really nice, really creamy. I'm just going to melt this down, incorporate into these. Once that's all melted, we're going to add in our flour. We're going to try and create this roux. Right, that's coming nice. So we're going to go two tablespoons flour, just going to mix this in, mix that in, get that flour cooked. Leave that there for a couple of seconds. Okay. So I'm going to veganise this. So you can get the corn pieces from any heights, from the supermarkets. You can get the vegan side as well. So whichever one you want to go for, vegetarian, you want to go vegan. So I'm going to try and make this a vegan. So we've got vegan pieces I've got, and we're going to use oats milk in replacement of the dairy milk. Okay. So you'll know roughly when it's done because you start seeing it going brown. We'll give that a couple of more minutes. Just flatten that down so it just gets toasted nicely. Yeah, like I said, I've got, there's a lot more coming through in regards to recipes. I'm getting people that are following me on Instagram and they've been messaging me saying, oh, why don't you try making this, why don't you try and make that. So I've got a handful of ideas that are coming through. Watch this space, keep watching, keep following me on Instagram as well. Right, just going to pour this in very slowly. You guys know how to make roux, so I'm not going to teach you how to suck eggs, but you know when to get that consistency, and that's all we're doing. It's just making a roux and making that kind of white sauce. So we've been mixing that now for about 5 minutes. Just add in the last little bit. Don't want to make it too runny because once I put the mushrooms in, the mushrooms will release their water as well, so it'll make it a bit more runny. So at this point, I just want to get a spoon and just test that, and just add in. Oh, wow, that's quite nice. So we're just going to add in some salt at this stage. So we've done 1 teaspoon. This is another teaspoon. So now mushrooms and the peppers will go in, and this will soften it. This will you get a nice little bite, but a soft bite, so that goes in there. We'll cook this down for roughly about 10 minutes until the mushrooms are actually all pretty much disintegrated, or shrank in size, should I say. Okay, so leave that for 10 minutes and we'll come back to it. Right, welcome back. It's been 10 minutes. I'm just going to lift this up, and you can see how the mushrooms have shrank I don't want to cook these down too much because obviously we've got another cook period. So when I need to say prawns, I don't know why. Once the corns go in, we're going to give that some time for it to actually absorb a lot of this flavour and cook that down for another 10 minutes. So what I'm going to do is, that's quite thick, I'm just going to add in another half a cup of oats milk. Give that a good stir. We'll add in some of the dry ingredients that we've got. So we've got black pepper, sage, thyme, celery salt, tarragon, white pepper, curry powder and cayenne. It's a lot there, isn't it? Oh, let me just move my mobile out of the way. A lot of flavour there, but we want to make it interesting. So what we're going to go, I'm going to go black pepper first. I've got a big jar here. Ooh. Okay. And don't forget those chilies have gone in there. So we're going to go in half a teaspoon black pepper. Sage, it's just going to be a pinch, maybe 2. Thyme, 4 o'clock. Ha! Quarter teaspoon, thereabouts. Curry powder, just a touch, because this thing's strong. Okay. It's literally a pinch, you don't want much. It's very pungent. Okay, and celery salt. Again, we don't want much of this. It's just literally a finger heap pinch. White pepper. Again, literally just a sprinkle. Mix that up. Let that cook down. So as we've been speaking, look, mushrooms have reduced further. And it's on your preference. I'm going to use cayenne, but you can use paprika. I'm going to go in 1 teaspoon. It's going to give it some kick. I like it spicy. We'll just mix that up. Once that's in and it's mixed well, give it another quick taste. Wow. Cool. We're going to add in corn pieces now. Oh, there's little crumbles there. It's going to thicken that sauce up quite nicely. Just cover all of them up. Give it a good mix. Wow. Look at that. Doesn't that look appetizing already? Looks beautiful. So we're going to get this cooked down. So we'll give it another 10 minutes on medium heat. Cook it down. and then from there it's ready to serve. And what I'm going to serve this with is some boiled rice. That is it, just some white plain rice, and it's perfect. But you can get parathas done, you can get your rotis done, any type of bread, or just want to eat it by itself, you can do. It's perfect. So we'll give it 10 minutes and we'll come back to you. So here we have it, veggie fans, my take on a traditional Indian curry in a white sauce served with rice. So I'm going to get camera guy, zoom down here, and I'll show you. Rice, nice and fluffy, plain good old rice, and now with our beautiful Quorn vegan style curry. Look at that. Doesn't that just look beautiful? From here it smells absolutely amazing. And that's it. Little bit of garnish, coriander, and there you have it. My take on a traditional Indian curry and a white sauce. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys are going to be cooking this. Subscribe to my channel, like my page, and it's quite funny this is, because it's been a while since I've done a video, so enjoy. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Jack and this is the Better Food channel.